Welcome to the channel Tech Base. You can get global latest technological news in daily video. Please subscribe this channel. As we all know, the current global competition in the field of science and technology is still very fierce. In particular, the competition between China and the United States in the field of science and technology has entered a white-hot stage. As the global technological hegemony, the United States has always been far ahead of other countries. But for the development of China's science and technology, the United States is a bit stingy. Not only will they not provide us with help in the field of technology, but they have also suppressed several Chinese technology companies. So much so that Huawei and SMIC are now facing development difficulties, and must make greater efforts than before to achieve development in a high-pressure environment. Now some people are discussing on the internet, 100 billion. TSMC's 7nm automotive chip orders are soft, but SMIC has no grains. TSMC continued to receive orders, and SMIC became silent. During this period of time, TSMC has sent good news. Now many auto companies are pursuing 7nm automotive chips. Among the many domestic chip manufacturers, only TSMC has such capabilities. As a result, these auto companies have turned to TSMC, hoping to establish long-term and stable cooperation with TSMC. The future market demand for this type of automotive chips may be around 100 billion, which are basically in the pocket of TSMC. The choice of car companies is actually human, although we would like to see the development of SMIC. But helplessly, SMIC's technical level still stays at 28nm traditional automotive chips, and currently does not have the ability to produce 7nm automotive chips. In the process of seeking cooperation with chip manufacturers, auto companies will naturally give priority to companies with higher technical levels and stronger overall strength. Only when the two sides join forces can we achieve greater success. Although SMIC is a leading company in China's chip field, it is still inferior to Taiwan's TSMC. In the past, the reason why chip companies were able to reach cooperation with several car companies was mainly because what car companies were pursuing was only 28nm low-end chips. This is not a difficult task for SMIC. We have already been able to realize the quantitative production of these low-end chips. However, in recent years, auto companies have been constantly improving themselves, and their requirements for chips are getting higher and higher. At present, the vast majority of automobile companies in the world have proposed 7nm high-end automotive chips, which is undoubtedly a big problem for SMIC. The production of low-end chips is okay, but the production of such high-end chips is a little bit more than enough. In the new historical stage, intelligence has become the ultimate goal pursued by all walks of life. It is not just home appliance companies that want to launch smart home appliances, but also auto companies that want to launch smart car products. The first step to realize intelligent automotive products is to have more advanced automotive chips. The 28nm chips produced by SMIC have long lagged behind the development trend of the times. Although the 7nm automotive chips produced by TSMC are more expensive, they can meet the needs of automotive companies in terms of intelligence. Are you afraid that you won't be able to sell at a higher price after you have produced an intelligent car? For longer-term development, major auto companies are more willing to pay TSMC's high prices. What they look at is the long-term development in the future, not the 3 melons and 2 dates in front of them. Through this change in the automotive chip market, we also have to draw some lessons. This incident has given lessons to the development of China's chip industry. From the current point of view, China's semiconductor industry has indeed achieved very good development. At least in the production and manufacturing of low-end chips, we have been able to achieve independence. Even without the help of Western technology companies, we can also meet internal needs. But the problem is that all walks of life are pursuing greater intelligence. Low-end and mid-range chips can no longer meet everyone's needs in this area. To gain a larger market and more development, we must speed up the research and development of high-end chips. However, the research and development of chips is not as simple as we imagined. From design to production to final quantitative output, we need to go through multiple links. There needs to be corresponding enterprises in every link, and at the same time, it is necessary to cultivate leading enterprises in the industry to drive the development of this industry. From the current point of view, in the chip manufacturing industry, China's semiconductor giant Empyrean is a dark horse that has suddenly emerged. At present, Empyrean has realized the independent production of EDA, breaking through the technical barriers of EDA. Even if ASML changes face again in the future, we don't have to worry about not having an EDA lithography machine. In addition to Empyrean, TSMC is also a dark horse that suddenly appeared in the semiconductor industry. As far as the current situation is concerned, this company has achieved the quantitative production of 5 nanometers chips. During this period of time, TSMC also spread a piece of good news, that is, we have achieved a breakthrough in the field of photoresist technology, which means that we have completely interrupted the monopoly of Japanese companies in photoresist. In general, the future development of China's semiconductor industry is still very promising. Although we are still not completely on an independent path, the emergence of one dark horse after another and the birth of one achievement after another are the greatest boost to the future development of our semiconductor industry. I believe that after several years of development, we will surely become the most famous semiconductor power in the world. Thank you for watching this video. You can put your views in the comments.